Starman Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another Starman Talks. I'm your host, Devin. With me is just Cody this time.
Hey everyone!
And Cody, we're going to go into the virtual world.
Woo!
So, what sparked this conversation is I finally got my VR headset working again.
Wow.
Yes.
It's been a while since I've heard you talk about it.
Yeah, I kind of stopped using it there for a few months. Just, if you're wondering, I have the VR Go, Oculus Go, which is not the greatest VR headset in the world, but it's the cheapest I could afford.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to talk about, is like, why hasn't VR been mentioned in quite a while?
Yeah.
It used to be like, this is going to change gaming history. This is going to be the next big thing.
Silence.
And then silence.
I have a theory.
Okay?
People don't play VR too much probably because of the nausea issue it causes.
It can cause a lot of nausea.
Yeah.
It has a lot of motion sickness to it. But that's one. I found a small list of reasonings why this didn't take off.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, we're going to look at a few of these on this list, and then we're going to come up with our own theories.
Cool.
So first off was pricing.
Yeah.
So when I mentioned my VR headset being the cheapest, it was $300 close to $400
Yeah.
for a 32 gigabyte the standard headset and controller.
Yeah.
If you want to get one of the more higher end ones that you hook to the computer, you're in the thousands now.
Yeah.
So that's a big deterrent for a lot of VR players.
Yeah.
Because if you have not experienced VR and you're worried about the motion sickness, popping down $300 just to see if you can even use VR is not a great business strategy, we'll say.
And I believe that the PlayStation VR
Yeah.
is $600.
Yeah.
But that's just for the headset. That doesn't include the controllers.
No.
That's probably another 200.
Yeah. So yeah, you're racking up pretty quickly that $1,000 mark.
Yeah.
Because I hear there's also supposed to be extra sensors you're supposed to buy.
Ah. Okay.
To get a
Wow.
more authentic experience.
I don't care if they're authenticity.
Well, it picks you up better, so your
Okay.
movements aren't choppy.
Fair point.
And on that notion, setup in hardware can be a hassle.
Yeah. Because last I had checked, like you need a decent system even to run VR.
You need a decent system to run it. You need the space to run it. You can't just pop this pin somewhere and go. You kind of have to set up a room for it.
Yeah, and make sure nobody's near you when you might pop somebody in the face.
Yeah, but that's like the Wii. But the Wii you can actually put on anywhere. And there's a lot of software issues.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bugs to the software that people notice. Like updates to firmware and everything.
Your update is corrupted. Please reinstall.
Yeah. I'll give you an example of mine. The controller wasn't working. So I had to fiddle around with it until it finally started working. Then the VR headset starts shutting off on its own. Some theory onto that is because the battery might have been low.
Mm-hmm.
Which is another problem with that one, is that
Burns through battery pretty quick.
yeah, the battery life is maybe 2 hours.
Ooh. That is dismal.
Yeah. Now, look, a lot of people are like, oh, that's terrible. And there are ways around it. You can get battery packs for the thing.
Okay.
If I wanted to. But for me, I was like, if I'm playing 2 hours straight VR,
Probably need a break.
probably should take a break.
Yeah, like if I had one, I'd probably just play one game and then I'd be done.
Yeah. See, the way, you can't play it for a little bit, put it away, then come back to it without charging it in between. That's kind of how I look at it. You have to play it for its full life, battery life, and then charge it.
Play 2 hours and then just...
Yeah. And the last thing is, because of the software limitations, there's not a lot of games for it.
Yeah. It's not like you have a full library of Steam to work with. You've got...
Now, I will give props for if you can hook it up into the computer. Steam does have a decent selection of games.
Oh, you can use that with Steam?
I can't use mine with Steam, but
right.
you can buy the ones that hook up into the computer and use your Steam.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it does have a fair decent amount of games.
Yeah.
Mine, however, that library has been abysmal and stays abysmal.
Yeah.
For over 2 years since I got the thing, I haven't seen any real new games.
Yeah, and that's not great. $300.
No. I have played a few that I was like, okay, I can play these, and I almost justified the purchase.
Yeah.
But...
I mean... I guess one draw is you could watch a movie in VR.
For 2 hours.
Like maybe an hour.
Yeah. Like, streaming also kills the battery quicker too, so. Mine's not good for streaming movies. You can, but just be aware that that's probably that's your session.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. So how long does it take to charge the battery?
A couple of hours too. That's the other problem. It's
God.
a very slow charging system.
That is dumb.
Yeah.
Couple hours to charge.
Play for a couple of hours and then charge again for a couple.
It's an endless cycle of a couple hours to play and a couple hours to charge.
Yeah, no, it's not great. I think if I read my news reports right, that they discontinued the Oculus Go because it was one of the shoddier of the VR headsets, and they wanted to focus on the Quest.
The Quest?
Yeah, VR or the Oculus Quest, which is a headset with 2 controllers.
Okay.
And I think it performs a little better.
Okay. But probably doesn't have still probably can't access like a Steam library.
No, I don't think so. I bet it can access the Oculus Go library. I think it's like if had your fill with the Oculus Go, next step is the Oculus Quest.
Okay. And I wonder if it has a bigger library than the Oculus.
Probably just because of the dual controller.
Okay. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Like, I've only played one VR game. Okay, 2. Like, I played that, I can't remember the name of it, but it's that one where you're, shooting robots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know what you mean. It's not, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it's super hot. No, it's, you're on a platform shooting, these little circular bots that...
Yeah.
And you switch between gun, shield, and sword, I think.
You get a lightsaber!
Yeah. Which was fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. And the other one I played was Resident Evil 7.
Yep.
That's not great in VR.
No, I heard people didn't care for it in VR.
It's how to describe it. It's like point and click.
Yeah. You don't want that now in your Resident Evil experience.
Oh. Hey, you don't want point and click in Resident Evil. You want to walk around and shoot.
Yeah.
Shooty shoot.
I want my shooty bang bangs.
I could never justify my VR.
No, that's the thing. A lot of people can't, and that's probably my biggest reason for why this hasn't taken off the way it should have.
Yeah.
Is a lot of people can't experience it and get hooked on it. Now, there are places like the VR arcades where you can go and try VR, and then you're like, okay, I really like VR. I want to get my own because I want to come to the arcade to play it.
And,
that's cool. And that's a good way to get people interested. And then there's the YouTube channels that can actually record VR.
Those are interesting.
Yeah.
I admit there's one VR game I'd love to try. Like that Star Trek one where you're just controlling the ship.
Yep.
I would love to play that.
Yeah. I want to get the Batman VR experience.
The Batch.
Yeah. It's a very earlier model of VR, but I would like to just see it.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
So the selling points for mine, because I badmouthed it, I'm going to give it some props, are it does have some interesting experience ones. So mine is more of you just sit and watch more than you interact.
Yep.
And yeah, I think you know which one I'm going with.
Yeah.
But I'll get to that one later. The one that I'm just kind of fond on is the Epic Roller Coasters, which is just a series of just these little roller coaster rides for fun theme parks.
That is interesting.
Like I have 3 like that are just haunted, like the Lost Woods, Halloween Town, and a Haunted Mansion.
Interesting.
And there's a North Pole, Space, Neo City, Jurassic World.
Okay, that's really interesting.
I think there's one for an active volcano.
Ew.
Yeah, they're like roller coasters that shouldn't exist in real life, but they can exist in the virtual world.
It's like, hey folks, you want to try a roller coaster? What's it about? You go through a volcano.
No. How many people come back from this ride?
By last count, none.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
But we have snow cones. You mean soup cones.
Yeah, you gotta eat them before you hit the volcano, just so you know. Then the other one that we're alluding to is Face Your Fears.
Yeah.
Which is a series of different challenges where you're kind of just stuck with facing horrible nightmare scenarios.
Yeah.
From being trapped in a basement of spiders to being in a plane that's ripping apart and crashing to being trapped behind a wall because your ex-girlfriend's psycho.
Okay, haven't seen that one.
Yeah, no, it's called The Betrayal. I got it just shortly after I got all the others. It wasn't like high on my list of ones.
Okay.
You get like 4 starter packs, and then
Okay.
you have to buy each one individually.
Okay.
Well, they're like $2.
Not bad. And Spider one. No.
They used to have a Stranger Things one, but they took that down after Stranger Things stopped doing a thing for a bit.
Okay. That's Stranger Things too big.
Yeah. Yeah, you couldn't handle the spider one. You had to take the headset off.
Yep, I got the thing. hell out.
Me and Billy got through it fine, but
I was able to handle the... What was it? Haunted toy or whatever.
yeah, it's the haunted toy room.
Yeah.
It's where all the, like, you're trapped in bed and these built-in like creatures are running around.
I remember just looking to the left. Nope. Go away.
Yes.
And then the plane one.
The plane one's also creepy because they're like strapped in a plane chair. And
what wasn't something out on the wing?
something like two monsters come in as the plane's crashing.
You go away!
Yeah.
I want you!
For those that are afraid of heights, there's the drop. Where you're in an office building and this giant robot attacks, and you're now standing on top of this beam, and like everything's shaking around you.
And then you just...
And then the thing hits it, and then you start falling.
Yeah.
I don't think I showed you that one.
Yeah.
And the other one is the crow attack one.
Oh my god.
You're trapped in a phone booth, and all these crows start appearing. And you notice that they attack a living thing as a guy runs by. And then they start pecking at the glass.
How many of these are there?
I think there's 10.
My god!
So, props to the creators of Face Your Fears.
Yeah, you sadistic bastards.
Those are good experiences.
Oh, yeah.
Now, for the more zen of us who want to just chill and relax and not maybe scare the shit out of ourselves, I can also recommend Complace. It is a meditative service on the VR headset
Okay.
for free.
Does it work?
Yeah. I used to use it once a day.
Oh, nice. With music?
No, it's a guided meditation.
Oh, okay.
So someone like talks to you and like take a deep breath in, deep breath out.
That's pretty cool.
If you want to get into a meditative trance there, this is a great one.
Sounds interesting.
Then there's Smash the Beats, which is upload your music and then the blocks fly at you and you gotta smash them to the beat of your music.
Okay. That's interesting. That reminds me of Beat Saber.
Yeah. It's kind of like you can use a sword, hammer, or shield.
Cool.
Yeah. Beat Saber is cooler because you get the dual wield, but obviously one controller.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'm not saying like there's no games on this. There's just it's a very slim selection.
It's very limited.
And the other ones they have are Bait, which is just a fishing game. Which I didn't think I'd like be into, but holy crap, it's addictive.
Oh wow.
Like you catch fish, you get points for them, and use those points as currency to buy better lures and tackles to catch bigger fish.
You're addicted to VR fishing.
Yes. Shut up.
I'd probably get addicted to it too, to be honest.
Like, there's two games I was like, I'm surprised I'm actually enjoying these. The other one is Monster Pet Lab, which is you create these little creatures, and you can either keep them and train them to fight in this arena thing,
Yep.
or you make them for people and you get points or money from selling
Okay.
them.
Interesting.
And like people give you like, I want my monster to be red with horns of this breed. And of course, you have to do certain things. Like, you get an egg, it's like if you boil the egg, it creates this thing.
Oh, wow.
But if you chill the egg, it'll create this other thing.
You smash the egg, it's dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can take your hammer to smash it. I've had so many times where I created the wrong thing because it didn't work out. And then
Smash!
I don't know why that's hilarious. Because it's just this cute, adorable thing. I was like, yeah, thank you, Father, for creating
Smash!
me. Yeah, sorry.
PETA, don't sue us.
Yeah.
It's virtual reality.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hammer a small dog.
Psychotic.
That's very psychotic. People like that burn in hell.
Yep, I sent them there.
Yeah. One more game on the list before we end the episode. I can't remember it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think back.
Oh, Deer Hunter. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So I'm trying to find a good shooter game. There's quite a few, but I don't know why, but Deer Hunter works better than all the others.
Okay.
It's just there's sort of a progress system to it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. Like, you hunt in this area, and then you're trying to take on these 10 big game challenges in the area, but you need to upgrade your guns and ammo to do that.
Okay.
Otherwise, these things will murder you.
I think I see why you like it.
Yeah. It's like, that's a big Black Panther. Uh-oh. My shotgun did nothing.
I'm dead. Yeah, I see why you like it. Because the things can kill you.
Yeah, it's not just like bang, 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 it's gone. It's like, no, this thing runs right at you.
Yeah.
There are like games that like deer and antelope that'll run away from you. But there are like jaguars, hyenas, lions, tigers.
It's like, oh, that's a big bear.
Yep.
That's a big bear. It's like, oh, hey, bear, you walked right up to me. Thanks.
Oh, I see you shrugged that off.
Truce?
Call it a draw.
I didn't take that as a no.
But with that, though, that's going to be the episode. So, VR, I still recommend it. If you haven't tried it, try it.
Yeah.
But the technology has just flatlined for right now. So don't expect, and I don't expect it to come back anytime soon.
Yeah, probably not.
Someone out there's got to be working on ways to fix it and make it better. But
so, because that would be cool.
But until next time, I'm Devin.
I'm Cody. Peace out.
Have a good one, guys.